Okay, so here is our BMR 190cc mini moto bike that I purchased for my kids. We decided to change from converting, regular like motocross bikes or XR. We're in the Honda XRs quite a bit. Into mini moto and went with a bike that was actually built for mini moto. So did our research and came across this guy, the bike doctor, Joey Bikes, Orange County, and made a deal on this bike here. Went and checked it out. Uh, Seemed okay. There was some issues that we saw right away. They were minor that we kind of dealt with. It was just more cable routing that was binding when we were trying to engage brakes. But this guy, you know, was boasting reliability, speed, and I guess stopping power. The brakes failed on us too. The bleeder valve popped out. It was all in one day. We took it out to the track. Adams in Harupa, and he was actually Joey was going to try to make it out there. Didn't guarantee, but said he would try to go out there. He never showed up. But whatever, that's not nor here nor there. The bike failed after the first time on the track. It did about 3 laps, and the foot peg assembly fell off. So brought it back in. Saw that the bolts were kind of not tightened on, or maybe needed lock washers. We don't know. We kind of picked up the hardware off the track and pieced it back together to do another run. And that run, the motor seized. Checked the fluids, topped off pretty well. Everything seemed fine. I don't know why this happened. But contacted Joey with the company and let him know what happened. He did address the brake issue, as we talked with him at the track when we encountered that. Couldn't get them bled because the bleeder valve itself was just stripped and it wouldn't hold any pressure in the lines. So bad assembly, I don't know, maybe faulty hardware from BMR went unnoticed, possibly, who knows. Reliability, not there. So, but he did come out and fix that, or actually he left the parts for us to fix, and that was it. After that, communication with him got worse and worse, where his tune was slowly changing from apologetic and helpful to, all right, man, you're bothering me. I sold it to you as is, and it's your problem. Deal with it. In which case, if he just would have started with that from the get-go, maybe this would have been dealt with a long time ago, instead of it just sitting here for the past 5 months. But here it is, just as pristine as the day that we bought it. A few times around the track, and that was it. We're no newbies to bike builds. I've been doing quite a few bike builds professionally, and for my kids, when I got out of it and retired. But did bikes for some big name riders. One of my best builds was for Mike Metzger, if you guys know the name. And actually, we bought that vehicle back from him when he retired and was selling his things that he had in his inventory, and he offered it back to me. We retained that vehicle. But yeah, we're not new to the game. We know what quality is, and people who stand by their word and their product, and we are not getting this at all from the builder of this vehicle. So, and not to be rude with the guy, I was never rude with him. I was concerned, and the long silences between our conversations, I let him know I was not happy with. But it seemed that was not taken well on his part. And like I said, here I am now stuck with a vehicle, several $1,000s worth of vehicle that's unusable. It's just sitting here in my garage collecting dust. and looks really nice. You know, great conversation piece. People come in like, wow, what is that? You know, and I tell them the story. I didn't want to go public with it, you know, because I wanted to give him the chance to be right, make it right. But it doesn't like that's going to happen now, so I had to choose a different avenue to protect myself, which, you know, not a big deal. I just feel bad that I have to go that route, but, you know, it is what it is, and I will not be taken advantage of. But for those of you considering, you know, these builds and, you know, subpar components, some of them are actually pretty good, I gotta admit, but like I said, even the ones that I thought that were good, like the BMR brake system, it failed. You know, all the fluid leaked out on the track. We were tech inspected after that second run, and we were red flagged for the day. You know, we weren't allowed back on because it's a safety hazard when you got components and fluid falling off your bike and onto the track, putting other dangers at risk. And Joey knows about this. You know, you can't do that in this business. That's a big no-no. So to be out there on a new bike and fail tech inspection like that was embarrassing on my part. You know, because I do have somewhat of a reputation. And to show up like that and be red flagged in front of my friends, it was kind of embarrassing. But, you know, it happens. And, you know, it's not that big of a deal to me, but still, like I said, it was embarrassing on my part. And my children as well. So we went back to, you know, riding our old reliables, bikes that were not meant for our application. But, you know, they did a good job out there. My son's XR50s, you know, we have this XR70, XR80s in the back, 100, 150R. All great bikes, all Hondas, reliable. But what we thought was a bike built for the application, we're going to see, you know, better performance, just better overall everything, because that's what we were expecting from a bike that's built for just that, you know, for our mini moto. And we haven't gotten there yet, so I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Mini GP, the Kayo or something to that effect. But this Mini Moto GP, we're really let down with this vehicle, and we're just going to stick to the good old Honda reliable bikes. Seem to do a lot better job. So yeah, that's what it is, guys. So Joey of Joey Bikes, BMR, Orange County, I want to let you know we're not satisfied at all, and just want to make other buyers and consumers aware of the situation. Hopefully this is an isolated incident, not others are experiencing this. But if you are, come across something like this with him, you know, it'd be nice to know, and share it. You know, don't be afraid to voice your opinions and get the word out, because I myself, as a builder, understand reputation and standing by your product, and some people don't see that as very important, you know, or just go out there and do what's happening and do what he did to me to others and think that it's okay. Have a good day, guys.